Welcome back to the crypto channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Bitcoin is continuing to play out the massive bullish breakout, while the Bitcoin dominance is heading towards the next major price target, which could set up an altcoin season. So I'll be talking about that in just a moment, alongside Ethereum and Solana later in the video. So definitely watch to the end. First of all, just giving you a really quick update here on the weekly Bitcoin chart, and right now the price of Bitcoin is obviously trading above this massive line of resistance, which was sitting at around $42,000. And now if you're taking a look at some slightly smaller time frames than the weekly chart, so for example, if you're looking at the daily chart, technically we have confirmed the breakout above 42K with daily candle closes, for example, but here on the weekly time frame, technically speaking, we have not yet confirmed the breakout above 42K, because we still need to actually see a weekly candle close confirm above 42K. And of course, the next weekly candle close is in roughly around 4 days from now. And so if we're simply above 42K, if the price of Bitcoin is above 42K in around 4 days from now at the next weekly candle close, then obviously that will confirm the breakout above this massive level of resistance. And in that case, the next significant level of resistance on the weekly time frame is sitting at around $48,000 to $49,000. So once again, that is basically the next price target on the larger time frames if we first confirm the breakout above 42,000 here on the weekly time frame. And as for support on the weekly time frame, of course, previous resistance can become new support. So if we confirm the breakout on the weekly chart, then 42K could now act as new support in case we see a pullback. And of course, we also have this price range just here, which was support all the way back here in early 2022. And that should once again be acting as new support in case we see a pullback further to the downside. And once again, that area is sitting in between around 36 to 38,000, acting as support. But obviously, as I've been saying all year long since the very beginning of this year, below 20K, I'm still very bullish on the price of Bitcoin here on the larger time frames. Like on the weekly chart, for example, obviously we're forming significant higher lows and higher highs as expected. And something similar can be said about the daily Bitcoin chart, because obviously in terms of the price structure, we are still clearly forming higher lows and higher highs on the daily chart as well, which is technically a bullish trend in the price of Bitcoin. And as for the momentum, looking at the daily Bitcoin MACD, of course, as I said, over the last few days, this is looking extremely bullish, showing a lot of bullish momentum, because obviously we did see a bullish cross around half a week ago, which I mentioned all the way back then. And if you're taking a look at the daily Bitcoin RSI, obviously right now we are potentially forming a bearish divergence, but as I've said over the last few days, this possible bearish divergence is not yet confirmed. Because as I've explained in recent videos here on the channel, if the price of Bitcoin just continues pumping to the upside as it has been doing recently, this can pull the RSI further to the upside. And if the RSI breaks out above this previous high, forming higher highs, then obviously higher highs in the RSI and higher highs in the price means there's no divergence. And so due to the fact that we have not yet cemented this lower high in place in the daily Bitcoin RSI, due to that being the case right now, once again, this potential bearish divergence forming is not yet confirmed. And so once again, as I've been saying this entire time, overall, we are still clearly more bullish than bearish. But of course, we also need to keep an eye on the DXY or US dollar index, because over the last few days or so, just in the short term, we have seen a bit of a short-term bounce in the DXY. And at least so far, it's possible this bounce could be within the pullback, within the bearish trend here in the DXY, because as of right now, from the local low to where we are right now, it's only around a 1.4 to 1.5% bounce to the upside. And of course, we have seen similar bounces during bearish trends here in the DXY. For example, in this exact bearish trend that we're in right now, just earlier in this same bearish trend, we saw a bullish bounce of around 1.6% to the upside. And once again, that occurred within this pullback, within the bearish trend. And of course, taking a look at this previous bearish trend in the DXY, we saw a bounce of around 1.6% as well. And so once again, it's possible to see these bounces within the bearish trend. But as I've said in recent videos here on the channel, I'll potentially start flipping more bullish again on the DXY if we break out above this level right here, which would be more than a 2% bounce in the DXY. And on top of that, that will be breaking a significant level on the chart, which was previous resistance just here, also resistance here, and support just here. And this technical level is sitting at around 104.5 to 104 24.6 on the DXY. So once again, if we break out above that level with confirmation, at that point, I'll potentially start flipping more bullish again on the DXY. And in case you're new to all of this, in case you don't know what the DXY is and what it has to do with crypto, basically, if the DXY is bullish, that is usually bearish for Bitcoin and crypto, and vice versa. If the DXY is bearish, that is usually bullish for Bitcoin and crypto. But remember, we're talking about the trends on the daily time frame, not the immediate short-term moves. So just because we're seeing this small bounce, that does not mean we're about to see a massive crash right now in the price of Bitcoin. But what it does mean is if this bounce continues into more of a bullish trend in the DXY, then that could likely result in a bit more of a pullback in the price of Bitcoin, like what we've seen 3 times throughout this year so far. But it is important to understand the difference between the different timeframes. And so even in that case, even if we do see a bit of a pullback or a short-term bearish trend, like what we saw back here or back here, for example, obviously that can occur within the much larger bullish trend. So like I've been saying all year long, on the larger timeframes, I'm still very, very bullish. But when you zoom into smaller timeframes, of course, we flip between bullish and bearish more often. But once again, we have not yet fully confirmed this bullish reversal in the DXY. So once again, we have not yet actually confirmed a bearish trend here in the price of Bitcoin on the daily chart. So as I've been saying, overall, we are still currently looking more bullish than bearish here for the price of Bitcoin. And just giving you a quick trade update here on the 6-hour Bitcoin chart. Obviously, as I mentioned publicly here on the channel, right at around 38,000, I mentioned that is the time to enter a long position. That is where I'm entering a breakout long position. And so obviously any of you who followed along with this trade, you're doing very well right now, printing massive gains. And as I also mentioned here on the channel, I did close a lot of that position, take a lot of profits off the table around the technical price target for this specific breakout trade, which was at around 41,000. But I left some of that long position remaining open in case we continue the breakout further to the upside, which is exactly what we have seen. And so basically with the remainder of that trade, what I'm just doing is leaving it open, letting it ride to the upside and continuing to move my stop loss further into profits as the price of Bitcoin continues pumping. So that eventually when we see some sort of major pullback, of course, that will just trigger my stop loss and exit me out of the trade in massive profits. And if you want to take trades just like this to maximize your profits, no matter if the price is going up or down, then make sure you have an account ready to go on an exchange like Bybit or Bitflex. And personally, I did use Bybit to take this massive breakout trade, and I'll make sure to leave a link to Bybit in the description down below and in the pinned comment. And in fact, if you use that link down below this video, you can claim up to a $30,000 deposit bonus, but only if you use that link down below this video. But unfortunately, there's some countries around the world where you may not be able to access Bybit in, and so if that's the case, there is also Bitflex, which is another crypto exchange similar to Bybit, but you don't need KYC for Bitflex. And so I'll make sure to leave a link to Bitflex in the description down below and in the pinned comment. And if you use that link to make a Bitflex account, simply deposit $100 worth of crypto or more and make one trade over on Bitflex, and you can claim 10 USDT completely for free. And so that's basically a free 10% return on a $100 deposit. And so if you're trading crypto anyway, or if you're preparing to trade crypto, you might as well set up ready to go with one of those accounts, once again linked down below for those extra bonuses. But anyway, taking a quick look at the Bitcoin dominance chart here on the weekly time frame, and obviously right now on the weekly time frame, we're still in a larger bullish trend in the Bitcoin dominance. And so basically what this means is Bitcoin is still outperforming a lot of the crypto market, especially outperforming Ethereum as of right now. And now obviously just because the Bitcoin dominance is going to the upside, this does not mean Bitcoin is doing better than every single crypto out there, because obviously there's other cryptos that are doing much better than Bitcoin at the moment. So there's always exceptions to the rule. But when we see these huge downturns in the Bitcoin dominance, these are basically altcoin seasons where the altcoin market is rapidly outperforming Bitcoin in general. And now, as I said earlier, once again, there's some altcoins doing very well right now. For example, some altcoins are up a few 100%, some even up 1,000% over the last few months. But that is nothing compared to some of these crazy altcoin seasons. Of course, during this altcoin season in early 2021, in just a matter of months, we saw some altcoins do more than 10,000% returns. That is more than a 100x gain in just a couple of months. So basically, imagine how the altcoin market is performing right now and times that by 10 when we're in an altcoin season. And as for the next possible altcoin season, we could end up seeing that happening when the Bitcoin dominance potentially reaches this major price target, which was previous significant support and could now act as new resistance, and that is sitting at around 57 to 58%. And right now, the Bitcoin dominance is sitting at approximately 55%, give or take. And so potentially, if the Bitcoin dominance just continues pumping a couple of percent further to the upside, runs into that major significant level on the chart, and possibly sees a rejection from that level, then in that case, I'll be paying attention to this ascending line of support that has held this entire time since the beginning of this year. And as of right now, this line of support is sitting at around 53%. So basically, if we break that line, that would be the first major signal pointing towards a potential altcoin season. And so essentially right now, once again, even though some altcoins are doing very well right now, we are not even in an altcoin season, at least not yet, but we are potentially getting closer to one. And so perhaps during 2024, at some point, we will see a major altcoin season, but it's unlikely going to happen within the next couple of weeks. But anyway, getting into the Ethereum part of this video, this is on the weekly time frame, and over the last one day, nothing much has changed here on the weekly ETH to US dollar chart. And so if you're new to the channel and you want to know more about this chart right here, then check out my last video here on the channel. So getting straight into the daily time frame, and right now, once again, we are potentially forming a bearish divergence on the daily time frame, forming higher highs in the price and lower highs in the RSI. But at least for now, once again, we have not yet actually confirmed this lower high in place in the RSI, which means we have not yet confirmed this possible bearish divergence. And as for the trend and momentum, first of all, the price structure is obviously still bullish. We're still forming higher lows and higher highs, so the trend is technically bullish on the daily time frame. And of course, looking at the momentum, we are still looking bullish here in the MACD. And as for support here on the daily time frame, we could find support in this zone in case we see a pullback. And once again, this price range is sitting in between around 2,120 to 2,150. And if we're taking a look at the 8-hour ETH to US dollar chart, obviously the price of ETH is continuing the bullish breakout from this bullish ascending triangle pattern. So like I said a few days ago, right at this exact breakout, in fact, just before the breakout, I said we should be looking for long positions around this breakout, which is exactly what I did personally. I entered into a long position right at this breakout. And as of recording this video, of course, I have moved my stop loss into profit, as I also mentioned in my last video. And so basically, even in the worst case scenario, if we just dump right now for whatever reason, then of course that will trigger my stop loss and exit me out of the trade in profits. But for now, because we are still continuing the breakout to the upside, still overall looking more bullish than bearish, of course, I'm continuing to leave that long position open as we are still in the middle of this breakout to the upside with the technical price target at around 2,430. And so at that point right there, I personally will be closing a significant amount of this long position, taking a lot of profits off the table if we reach that price target. And like with the Bitcoin trade, I will leave a small amount of that trade open beyond the price target and just continue moving my stop loss further to the upside. And once again, if you want to take a trade just like this, then make sure to have an account ready to go on an exchange like Bybit or Bitflex, where you can claim those extra bonuses in those links down below this video. But anyway, taking a quick look at the Solana chart on the 2-hour time frame, because Solana has been one of the top requested altcoins in the comment section of my videos. And at least as of right now on the 2-hour chart, Solana is forming a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a bullish pattern, but only if it confirms with a breakout now above this line of resistance, which is sitting at around $65.30. Because obviously so far we have already formed the left shoulder, the head, and right now we are potentially forming the right shoulder. But once again, in order to actually complete the pattern and confirm the pattern, we need to see a bounce sometime soon. And once again, a breakout above $65.30. And if we see that happen, if we see this pattern confirm with a breakout above that neckline, that sets up a technical price target to the upside at around $71 to $72. And so from the point of the breakout to that technical price target, that's nearly a 10% move to the upside in the price of Solana versus the US dollar. But remember that price targets and this pattern only come into play if we first complete the pattern and see a breakout above that resistance. So at least for now, this possible inverse head and shoulders pattern and that technical price target to the upside as of right right now is not yet confirmed. It is not yet in play. And as for some other levels of support, of course, we have this price range just here acting as support, and this is sitting in between around $58 to $59 approximately, actually going up towards around $59.30. And so basically, if we do not end up completing the inverse head and shoulders pattern, and if we just continue a short-term pullback, then once again, I would expect support around that price range. But either way, if you want to know how you can profit from crypto, no matter if the price is going to the upside, to the downside, or simply chopping around sideways, you can profit in either of those scenarios by watching these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left shows you how to make money if the price is bullish or bearish using AI, and the video in the bottom left shows you how you can easily profit from choppy sideways price action. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.